Pluto's no longer going to be in your inner world wrecking havoc. She's coming to the outer world saying, what's up, I'm here. That's right, you heard it here on October 13th. Pluto stations direct in Aquarius. And she's going to be trining Uranus still. That didn't change. But what did change is the level of transformation you're about to undergo. You got to ask yourself, you want to be on top? For Leo, Pluto will be stationing direct in your 7th house of relationships, partnerships, interpersonal connection, business contracts, marriage, and unions sold separately. Results may vary. Call now. During the retrograde period, you were introspecting. You were reflecting about the relationship you have with yourself. Good for you, hopefully. Now that Pluto's direct, return to her outward. Who are you surrounding yourself with? Are they authentic connections? Do you really enjoy being around them? Or have we been receiving subtle warnings that it's time to move on? This could be about your friends, groups, network circles included. Heck, this could even be about goals that you're trying to make a tangible reality, but suddenly you're coming across a lot of delays. Were the delays not enough signs for you? Maybe they weren't. Pluto's about authenticity, and Pluto tends to show the authenticity through intense tower moments. So take this time to prioritize a relationship that you have with yourself. It's the best relationship one could ever have. But also ask yourself, what are you giving your energy, time, and space to? If they're not authentic and genuine, Pluto will come in and bring the tower moment. To bring the chop, chop, chop. You weren't expecting that now, were you? Was that a lot for you? Well, try telling Pluto that. Remember, be unconventional, be different, be quirky if you will. But don't be afraid to be your true self. It leads to long-term connections. Otherwise, Pluto will just transform it. You'll get the true connections eventually, but not before the storm. For Virgo, Pluto will be stationing direct in your 6th house of daily responsibility and operation, work schedule, routine around personal development and physical health. Are you being of service to yourself? Are you showing up for yourself? Do you love yourself, feed yourself, clothe yourself? I'm sure you do, hopefully. Are you taking back your power within your day-to-day? During Pluto retrograde, you should ask yourself these questions. Because if you answered no to any of these questions, expect that lovely tower moment to come in and it's gonna shake things up. But you're gonna know yourself on a better level. You're gonna start being of service to yourself, fill up your own cup, if you will. This could lead to sudden changes in your career too. Could even lead to success, recognition, if you will. But it starts with you. It starts with you wanting to be a better person for yourself. It starts with you committing yourself to routines, structures, schedules, the ones that lead to improvement. And hey, you could do it in your own unique way. It doesn't have to be daily, weekly, monthly. It could be every 2 days, every 3 days, every day. I don't know. Get creative, love. But overall, take control of your life. Own your own authority before Pluto does. For Libra, Pluto will be stationing direct in your 5th house of authentic expression, building up your confidence, putting yourself out there, shining your light, and not dimming it because of other people's projection. Love, children, and romance will also play a role here too. Are you dimming your light because of somebody, a place, or a thing have you? Are you not being your most authentic self? Pluto retrograde asked you those questions, didn't they? I bet they did. But now that Pluto is direct, baby, I'm gonna need you to shine your light so bright. I'm gonna need you to shine bright, shine far. Don't be shy, be a star. Where you live, where you are, shout it out, be a star. True poetry, you're welcome. This is the transit to not be afraid to express both your light and shadow attributes. Life is not always love and light. And neither are these people, please. Sitting here dimming your light for these folk. Maybe they should shine brighter. But it's when you shine your bright authentically that you align yourself with the very beliefs and philosophies that help to create the life that you want for yourself. Layman's terms, it brings in your manifestations. And suddenly, too. But if you keep dimming your light, you'll expect a tower moment and no manifestations. Just a repeat of a cycle that you never wanted to be in the first place. We'll leave the decision-making up to you, though. I'm sure you're going to choose right. Kisses. For Scorpio, Pluto will be stationing direct in your 4th house of home, family, processing your emotional well-being, listening to your intuition, as well as learning your authenticity through your foundational core. 333's on my clock. Your spirit guides are with you, too. Honey, I've been going through it. Emotionally, physically, spiritually, you name it. Sudden transformations that are causing tower moments. Personal life not being the personal life you want. But you gotta ask yourself, are you really healing? Are you really letting go of anything emotional that's no longer serving you? Granted, these are questions you should have asked yourself when Pluto was retrograde. But hey, you're asking them now, good for you. But now that Pluto is back direct, I'm gonna need you to face those emotions head on, baby. Head on, apply directly to your forehead. Yeah, because if you don't, you're walking yourself into an emotional tower moment. You're keeping yourself in the cycle. Don't do that. And if you prioritize your healing journey by going below the surface and examining the darker aspects of life, potentially making peace with your past, you'll be surprised on how quick that empowers you. But you gotta be willing to show up to do the work. Stop letting life drag you by. Remember, you are death. You are transformation. So I'm gonna need you to get it together before Pluto drags you by your edges. And you know they're starting to thin too. You're supported. Kisses for you too. For all the signs, be sure to pay attention to any personal placements as well as aspects being made. Other signs are in the other video.